So everyone, and welcome back to some more Melty Blood manga. We're gonna dive right into this because we are in lots of things going on here. Act 17 I mean, I can't even read. Oh, ciel! Curry lady! I have a sudden urge to eat curry right now. I don't know why. Might be something about that. Oh yeah. Shion doesn't look in a very good shape, so I can remain myself. Why does this give me Phantom of the Opera kind of idea? What am I doing? The sun is still high, but it's still this unreasonable act. This act that only tortures my own body. No, maybe. Could that be the goal itself? And hello, little bee. Hello, guy. How you doing? How you doing, bee? Hey, is that Killer Bee? Are you cosplaying? Sorry, there was a bee flying by here. I was curious. Huh. They're nice. I like bees. Except when they're gonna sting me. Against this incomplete body, a small resistance. A vampire's hand and feet are not connected by nerves. The thing that connects the vampire's body together is another's blood, and that. Oh, what? Huh? Connected? Not man. Huh? Hurry! The curse of this body cannot live without sucking another's blood. That sucks. But what? Not what? What? But in human. Burp. In the inhuman physical abilities gotten as a result. As physical activity increases, so does consume calories. The common way of obtaining nutrient fail, it cannot quench the thirst. I guess it do make sense after all. But I accept at the same time that to maintain this unnatural life force and activity, it is only natural to need an unprecedented amount of energy. In S. Red. What? Hey, I really don't hope this is just an imagination because holy fuck! I mean, nice smile there, Shion. God damn! Blood. Nutrient. Oh my god! Such natural, non-existent amount of nutrient is required. Whew! I was worried at first, because holy crap! Girl, keep yourself together! Pun intended, you know? Because holy crap, I don't mean Shion, but rather the girl that got sliced into pieces there, because holy crap. My god, they don't shy away from all the gore in this. I know, as an alchemist it's all too simple. Then what about the deads? Putting aside their behavior, as being there is nothing wrong with them. So sucking blood is not something lowly, but only natural. But I kept on denying it. I defied such seduction. Always. Ever. Since 3 years ago. Man! That summer when I was bitten by the Tatari. Ah, goddamn! I don't get it. Why am I so bent on trying to live as a human? Something doesn't fit. Something's wrong somewhere. My questions are not settled. But when and where did I go wrong? Oh, come on, CL! India, don't do that! Is that the limit? Ciel, you do have a heart. Ark! Whoa! How are you doing, Ark? Is everything okay? What's true ancestor? Why? What? What? Okay. Trying to figurize out what the silence talk was about. Ark is so pretty. I like Ark. Full moon. During that scorching summer night, this feast. God, that's a bloody moon, if I ever saw one. Go, Sean! The church knight who had the polar opposite belief from me. The knight of the shield who went up against the Tatari alum that I could escape. Wait, isn't that her? Isn't that her? That, you know, the alley thing? Isn't that her? I already lost my chance to ask, but that is so cool. I like the shield. It's like Mashu church style. What would you say to do this confounding question? Ritz Bayfair. Ritz Bayfair. God, that is so cool. I love that shield, man. It's like a Nacello. That's really cool, actually. So it is. Oh man, Carnival Phantasm. Everything is falling together into pieces there. There we have everything. God, that's God. Then we have the entire the LA Alliance or whatever it was called with Shion. What is her name? Why do I always forget her name? And I guess it's because I'm trying to not remember all the awful things that happened to her. Because she only gets all the bad thing. Satsuki or something like that, right? Was it something like that? I feel awful for not remembering. And then Ritz. For some reason, I've been very... I guess it's because I've been so fucking stressed by so much shit lately in my life. And I've been genuine stressed, so I forget things. And then, of course, I'm doing so many things at the same time, so I'm mixing around names everywhere. What did I miss? I don't know. Night. The full moon, finally. The pain gone. Right now, my body's not feeling ill, but it's the end. No matter what happens, tomorrow I will be finished. 3 years. 3 years not returned to Atlas. Fleeing from the church, chasing him. Is the only thing I found out that the vampiric impulses arise from affection. In the end, I couldn't even figure out what was wrong. I didn't need an answer. I just wanted to know. I didn't need an answer because even if I found the answer, it doesn't change the fact that I'm a worthless human. I didn't want to fix something's wrong. I just want to know what part of Shion Eltnam was wrong. Go, Shion! Let's go. Tonight's the last. Damn it, this makes me fucking depressed! Come on, this is not good! And is this the only time Ritz appears like this? Man! God damn it, I want to see more of that! That's so cool, I like the shield thing. Shield bash, it's like Braum from League of Legends, you know? And I fucking bash someone with a shield. You know, when you have the shield as your main weapon. Full moon. The meaning of the end. No matter what, tonight is the last. The place I need to be is there. There. The shrine that has the view of the whole city. Shion's lost faith. What? And that moon is wide. I knew from the beginning where the Tatari dwells. I do. How? I did not come here like the executor to follow the scent of vampires. I calculated from the beginning the likely place of Tatari appearance and followed the answer here. In the end, the answer inadvertently led me to this city. Right, this is the place where Sheikah and I first conversed. Here is this building still under construction that has the unusual name of Shrine. Shion Eltnam's nocturnal stopping point. That is one big ass building. Seriously, I could never live in a building like that, you know, especially high up, because I would get fucking panic. I'm afraid of heights. I like to live on the ground levels. Yeah. It soon be midnight. He will appear. Can I go up against such a thing? Oh god, that is... Dude, I could easily see horror games with this kind of... just this face popping up, you know? Fucking creepo. When I think going up against it, my body and thoughts freeze. An alchemist is one who fights with information. However, the opponent at hand doesn't even have any data about him. What form will it take? Can't be determined before first visual contact. Still, I suppress the shivering of my legs with my icy cold reason. This time, definitely. Even if I'm alone. Yeah, she looks like ready to go to the beat time, like... We're gonna go and beat that kick ass! You're late 1 hour tonight, Shion. Shiki, you're like a ninja! Or are you Shiki and not Tatari? Because I'm not sure Shiki would be the one that grab a shoulder like that. One usually looks towards the shoulder, the hand touches Shion. But that... how... Shiki? Yeah, no, but... Is this really Shiki? You know, I don't... you know, of all this satiric crap going on, I don't really believe so. It would be... You know... Do not trust. I promised. Promise? That we would fight together for our goals. Nothing is finished. Shion's goal, it's not achieved yet, right? Right. Even though he pretended not to know, he saw through completely that the vampire isn't gone yet. The fact that I was still hiding it. Even though he knew it all, he waited here for me as always. I couldn't tell what he's thinking because I took out the evil light, but I realize now deeply how good of a person Shiki really is. There certainly is one goal of mine that was not achieved, but that is my own personal problem. Your goal was achieved last night. I do not think you have the reason to wait for me. Is that so? Sorry, but I don't feel that way. I do not want to mistake something and have a real vampire appear. I can't stop here. But... definitely, your and my goals are somehow similar yet so different, but... we can still do it together, can't we? That's not the matter, but... I cannot be responsible for anything after this. If I feel the danger of death, I will put my body first over yours. Right, I'll put my body first, so don't worry about it. Well, will that really happen? What did you say, Shion? I said I can't trust your words, but I won't care about it. I can trust you, Shiki. No, that's an honor. As if the shiver from before were only lies, my body is light. Because I'm happy. I'll not lie to myself and admit it. Myself who's happy. It's not so embarrassing as I thought. Actually, I'm proud of it. Let's try to suppress this feeling and hide it from Shiki. Act normal and now, full speed ahead. Hey Shion. Oh god, man, okay, so it is really Shiki. I was first, you know, because of the Tatari crap, I wasn't really sure. Because you never know about the Tatari, because the Tatari are taking different forms and all that. Generally though, based on, I don't know, scary shit that happened and myths and things like that. And not really just copy forms, but you know, I won't take any chances anymore. You know, I won't trust anything. Anything can be a fucking Tatari. The elevator might be a Tatari, and you know, you should never use an. Oh god, An elevator. Oh god, that burp was not good. But you know, have you ever seen a horror game or a movie or something like that with an elevator? 95% of the time, shit really do happen there. I thought for certain we defeated the Tari yesterday night in Yumisuka's form. Yumisuka is her name, little Yumi, I'm so sorry. But this means that we have to take the real form down, right? There is no real or false Tatari. I wonder even if you could kill such a thing. It is an eccentric even among the 27. 27? Wait, you mean there are 27 dead apostles? He's that powerful? Oh, it looks like I didn't tell you already. Did not tell me? Deads are vampires who only target humans for their blood needs. Those are those who were sucked in to be true ancestors in the beginning or turned themselves into vampires. And among those, the top called the 27 dead apostles, but among those 27 is one whose form or identity remains a mystery. Nor is he chased by the church or known amongst the dead apostles themselves. Not even the other dead apostles go against him. One mere existence is in question, but still has a place among the 27. That is the Tatari. Number 13, Knight of Wallachia. Wait, Wallachia, isn't that where Romania, Vlad the place goes, you know? Isn't that it? Wallachia's Knight. Wallachia's... It is there, right? Must be. Or is this... I was thinking on Walpurgis Knight, that is something different though. I've heard for it from Senpai, the only among the 27 who could not specify its physical place, right? Tatari, no, Wallachia's Knight has no nest. Originally it didn't exist in this world. Doesn't exist? Is it dead? No, even if the body of the 27 disappeared, they do not disintegrate completely. Wallachia's Knight really does not exist. If certain conditions are not met, it doesn't ever appear, but if the conditions are educated, it exists forever. That is the eternal life Wallachia's Knight created for itself. What? Eternal life? Even dead apostles do not live forever. Thus, they desire eternity. Roa's sayings, you were related to Roa, correct? Dead apostles do not have death, but they do not live forever. Without others' blood, they cannot maintain their life, thus it can't be called true eternal life. Many dead apostles feel that imperfection and try hard to overcome it, but none has succeeded yet. Then there was one who did not tie his own spirit with himself, rather with another person. One is Michael Roa Valdamion, the one who many faces in infinite past lives. Seeding himself in talented babies, he achieved eternal life. And then also one who tried from a different angle. Wallachia's Knight, Zephyria Eldnam Overon. Ah, Eldnam! Eldnam? Don't tell me that! Yes, one of their apostles share the same blood as I do. Leader of the Eldnams 3 generations ago, praised as a genius alchemist. Whoop! How about that? Then you are... The reason you're chasing after Wallachia's Knight is... Zephyria broke the golden rule of Atlas and continued researching outside to become a vampire. As a result, the Eldnam ranks dropped, and those who bear the name are forever guilty. But the reason I'm chasing after Wallachia is for myself. 3 years ago, Wallachia's Knight happened in a small Italian village. Even the church who did nothing about it sent a brigade of knights to take care of this happened right under their noses, and sought help from Atlas Academy. Wallachia's Knight, before it became a vampire, was an alchemist at Atlas. The church probably thought the academy could provide helpful insight. I volunteered myself for that position. It was because I was interested in Wallachia's Knight. I just wanted to go outside of the academy to learn about the different things. But it killed everyone in the village, leaving no blood behind. Even the Knight Brigade. And even me. It is pretty nasty. I'm sorry, let's stop there. No, I must tell you, Shiki. If I get sucked into Valachia's influence, don't hesitate and kill me. And you know, when they talk about like the generation after this Valachia shit happened, that the Elton John family, Elton, are all like, oh, you're getting all bad yo-yo from this. Well, I mean, why should I get shit on what my ancestor did? I'm just saying, I don't think that is fair. That is my personal thought about this. But goddamn, seriously? Gosh, this is. Oh my god, I'm really interested in this. Lots of shit happening here. Whew. Dun dun dun. Team Epic. What? Huh? That is. What? Nerdy? What is that? Is that a black hole? What? Yeah, it seemed like to be some sort of. What the fuck? What the fuck? Valachia's night. To think that it began becoming a Tatari without even waiting for midnight. So Valachia's night is more like an. Well, then again, it was like this weird concept thing. Oh shit, this is. It kind of looks like the black hole photo, you know, seen on the internet. That is a true form of Tatari. This isn't good. I can't see the lines. My body past reason furiously complains. Blood vessels expand and the heart pumps even faster. If I were to steal humans' blood now, come down, Shion. Your enemy is in front of your eyes. Shiki, if I were to lose to my beastly instincts, don't hesitate to kill me. You're asking me to kill you? After getting bitten by Valachia 3 years ago, over half of my body is now vampiric. Wait, if it's over half, then it means the rest maintain human control, right? That is because even though Valachia is a vampire, it's an ambiguous entity. It only exists as a vampire one night among many years. The reason I can still remain a human is because I have not been influenced by the origin of the vampire since 3 years ago. I see. If it were another vampire, you would have been acting on the vampire's order while slowly gaining independence, but you're not getting vampiric impulses from Valachia yet, so. No, I do get vampiric impulses. My body is turning vampiric, so it does need blood. But if I were to suck blood even once, the progression would become much quicker. Thus, I must find a treatment before I completely transform. If Valachia Knight were to appear, and I cannot defeat it before it gives me orders, I would never be able to resist. I am a human bitten by Valachia. You of all people should be able to understand what that means. In the worst possible case, I will be controlled by Valachia. So if that happens, it will be only right for you to remain standing rather than me. Man, I have one question. You're saying that you can't win against Valachia even before you fight it? No, if I plan on losing, I would never come here. To an alchemist of Atlas, battles are fought only to win. Okay, then that's fine. But if you're about to lose to Valachia, then yes. Then I'll leave it to you. I understand. I will never succumb to this. Go, Shion, go! Where did she get her guns? Kind of reminds me, I have an there's a tabletop RPG game called Heroes Unlimited. It's a bit older, you know, kind of Marvelish style of RPG game, which is pretty fun. And I have a character there named, well, he's called Frost. He's a military. He have an ability called Instant Weapon, where he can pretty much store weapons in a limbo. So he can literally summon them out from thin air. And it's pretty cool, I'm just saying. It's something like this, like from nowhere to his hands. Like guns, rocket launcher, snipers, he has literally everything. How long do you plan on standing there, Wallachia? The formation of a physical presence means that you have consciousness. If you have something to say, I'll listen to it. I don't think you should do that. Oh, Philistine. Making a weird screechy sound. Ugh. To peer behind the curtain before the show started. What? Have you not grown at all since that night, Eltnam? Even after so many years, it seems that humans of Atlas had not gained elegance. Shion, it's dangerous to go head to head with him. If you go to finish this, don't hesitate. If you can't, I will. That's also Philistine. Do you not understand, you of the audience? I can't make a really cool. He should have a really cool voice. That girl has something she needs to ask me. Is that not so, Shion Eltnam Atlasia? What? It as you say, Wallachia. There's something I must ask of you. You are my descendant. I will listen. Even though we are now practically worlds apart, I suppose it could count as a duty of the predecessor. It's about 3 years ago, Wallachia. As a Tatari, you eliminated us 3 years ago, I get that. It's my fault for not explaining to the church about the Tatari, and their fault for not understanding it. But you did something you should have not have done. Why? Why did you not kill you? Just for that, to drag your body all this way. I remember explaining this 3 years ago. Pity for once alike. It does not fit reason. For you to exist, who exists only for one night only, deeds can only be frivolous. But just because I'm your granddaughter, for you who broke off ties with the Eltnam so long ago. Because you're of the Eltnam's eye. This is quite refreshing. You drag your pathetic body here. The fact that I let you live just because you're an Eltnam. For that misconception, you chased me all the way here because you mistakenly thought that. It was a mistake? Think again, Shion Eltnam. Would I think you're my alike just because of that? Did you appear before me still not realizing the truth? I would assume it because he wants your body so he can become like living constantly. Or did you subconsciously turn a blind eye to the truth? Or did you think time will solve everything? Why did you leave Atlas in the first place? You still don't know the truth behind your question, your misconception. I gotta read in the wrong order. Sorry. It wasn't to ask such a frivolous thing, was it? Misconception? That is your unanswered question. In the first place, the knowledge, behavior, morality, sense. Those are not gotten from being born in Eltnam. They are only thieved goods stolen from others. That's just such a thing, you don't need to tell me that. Since it's only logical, it's allowed by Atlas. But you were so good at stealing information from others too. Now, invasion of other people's information is like invasion into their self. Instinctively, when one develops a sense of one's own world, invasion into itself becomes difficult. Because of the mature and completed self repel others' thoughts and instincts. Right, so I always stay in the middle, without having my own will, as an entity that collect information. You, to preserve the nature of Eltnam, strain that only that characteristic. Due to your stealing someone else's information is only logical and tolerated. To steal someone else's information without meeting resistance. I did, however, feel danger, even without much calculation. I could not figure that out. So I thought that by coming out of Atlas and getting new information, I could get an answer to my question. You could have possibly noticed it, girl. To realize the paradox would mean the end of she on Eltnam. There's a cool smile thing there on that smiley face! It's a floating emoji of doom. As long you're human, that question will always follow. Self-study, charity, goodwill, hatred. A human is a being with these qualities instilled in it. That's why I have your blood and turned you into a vampire. What? To let my like you not falter in your abilities. Like? That is that is in essence a like. That's mental breakdown. I shall ask one thing too then. You refuse the body of a vampire, even if you already possess it. Why is that? Is it necessary to have a human's body to pursue truth? Girl of Eltnam, your logical gathered information from others. Isn't it only logical to switch cases if a better one is found? Why do you insist on remaining here? Sorry. Human! The reason I refuse to be a vampire, the reason why I don't suck blood, is all too clear. I didn't want the body that could not sustain itself without stealing some things from someone. But that is... Right. You see the paradox now, Eltnam? Stealing information from others is not evil, but stealing blood is. What a stupid thing to say. The unrevealed truth. God, man. Oh, no. This is for now. Gosh, dang it. This is gotta... Can't wait to see more of this. But that will be for next time. So thank you for watching. See you later on. And I will continue super great day.